talk about drinks.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
And happy 100th episode of Three Kitchens podcast to
Yay!
us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations, ladies. Woohoo.
Including Speakeasy.
Including our
Congratulations.
speakeasies.
Yep.
So, I have the Whiskey 100 for you, ladies, is what we're drinking tonight. I've decided to coin it this because I can.
Why not?
Let's be honest. So this has got an ounce of whiskey, 200 mils of ginger beer, and then I made an ice cube out of the honey syrup with lime wedges in it.
Oh.
Which melted so that we can see the lime wedges.
So you get the lime
confusing.
wedges, but if you look at the picture online, it made like I saw a thing online where you could make a rose out of lemon wedges if you just slice them thin and then pack them into this ice thing. But those are for
Cute.
square ice cube trays, and mine's oval. So,
But you know what?
quite.
The little lime slices still kind of are sitting together like a little,
There you go.
like they're kind of layered like a little cute
Yeah.
little flower sort of in my glass. Very nice. And it's very tasty.
Yeah, so that's
Very
what
tasty.
we're drinking tonight. I'm gonna call it the Whiskey 100 because I found this recipe on the Jack Daniel's website because I have some Jack Daniel's whiskey, and they had the Gentleman and Ginger, and I was like, meh, I'm gonna change this up.
Why should the gentleman have all the
Poo-poo on
drinks?
them. Theirs didn't have the honey in it, so I thought the honey would go good with this and add a little
What
bit
did
of
they
extra
have
sweet.
instead to sweeten it?
They didn't have any sweetener.
Oh, okay, I see.
So,
What a great addition then. Really
so
is
I
good.
think it needed something a little sweeter because that's just what we are, ladies.
We're so sweet. Well,
Never been
sweet or
accused
not.
of that, but okay.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just gloss over that, Sarah. Just like pretend.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I
Roll with me on
What a
this,
great
ladies. The only people who have listened to all 100 episodes are the three people here right now.
so they don't know.
Very possible.
So they don't know how sweet
They
or
don't
not
know.
we might be.
I think we probably have a core little group of listeners who've tuned into everyone.
Your sister?
My sister Gina, I think, she's like a super fan.
How could I forget?
I
She's
think
like
she has
our,
this-
you fucked
Yeah.
this up. Oh my God, we need to change this when it releases.
And she's like, I
the
can't believe
beginning.
you guys said this, or I can't, So great to know that at least someone's always listening.
My mom listens,
I know-
but I know
I
that
know,
doesn't
okay.
count.
Yes, it does.
Quite a few of my cousins listen, and I'm really thankful because sometimes I'm like, oh, you guys really like this episode, and they're like, why do you keep promoting it? We listen to all of them. So I'm like, aw. They just don't, they're not on social
say
media
anything.
much. So
Yeah. Well, you should tell them to leave a review on their podcast player.
Yeah.
And then other people will see it.
I will when
That's right.
when I Zoom with them in a year from now. We meet up every year, once a year.
Hey,
over
that's
Zoom.
all right.
So the recipe I looked at said that we could do this with ginger ale or with ginger beer. I love ginger ale, but I thought it'd be too sweet. I really love the ginger beer.
Is
in
there a
this.
difference? No,
Oh, there's a big difference, Sarah. Don't you
there?
taste a big difference?
Are you guys ginger beer fans?
No, I don't know actually because
Ginger
my
beer is more spicy, more ginger.
ginger. Okay.
Yeah.
Ginger ale is actually not very gingery, I don't think.
No, it's much more sweet with a little bit of like a hint of ginger.
Okay. My grandma, we always had ginger beer in the house because whenever someone was not feeling well, that's what they would
Yeah.
drink. They would drink ginger beer. And
Oh.
my grandma always called it ginger beer.
I wonder if it was something a bit different then, because I wouldn't think that.
I'm pretty sure because it was Singapore. It was now the
Yeah.
stuff I drink is Canada. It's like
Like,
a Canadian Canada
that's
Dry. Is it?
Canada Dry ginger
Yeah.
ale is
Mhm.
not like this, what we're drinking right now.
Right.
And did
Yeah.
you drink it flat? Did your mom or your grandma always let it sit out and get the bubbles out of it first?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Now I do that.
I don't
because
know,
it
but
goes
I know
flat.
that. Yeah.
Did your families do that too when they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
feeling well? It was like a ginger ale or ginger beer or
Oh,
something.
I still do that to my kids.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a staple mom home remedy.
Right.
I like ginger ale though. I remember one time being on a flight, like going for work somewhere, and I was sitting next to a coworker, and I asked for a ginger ale on the flight, just because I like it. And there's a coworker next to me who's like, "Are you not feeling well? Like, what's happening? Like, are you going to be sick?" And I'm like, "No, why? What are you talking about? You just ordered ginger ale." I'm like, well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I always order a ginger ale on the plane too, so you're not alone. I love ginger ale too. I feel like I had to grow up and acquire the taste for ginger beer.
Okay.
Like it's got a nice spiciness
It's
to
spicy.
it.
I like it. I don't think I would like ginger ale
Yeah,
in
it's
this.
definitely spicier. It tastes like that ginger candy that we eat
Yes,
sometimes.
yes, yeah.
No, it's very delicious.
I like it.
It's very good.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
You are becoming quite a
Drink master.
what was the one with the plum? Yeah, that's right. Because she made that one with the plum puree thing. She got all create your own drink.
I really liked the grapefruit one that
yeah,
she
the
made last
Paloma.
time.
I think if we
Yeah.
had like a running tally of like which ones we like, if we graded them, Erin might be coming out on top.
But I need to redeem myself after I fed you hippo water.
That was funny.
Oh yeah. That's true. That brought your average way down.
Well, that was the one time. Yeah.
I've had to work extra hard to redeem myself. That's what this is really about.
Well, I think you did.
Now I'm learning. But I thought the honey would go good in this, and so when I made the simple syrup, it's usually 1-to-1. But then I was like, oh, I don't know if that'll freeze into an ice cube because once it's so saturated with sugar, it might not freeze, right? So I made it 2-to-1, so 2 parts water, 1 part honey. And so it just barely froze, I'm gonna say, once I poured everything in. It didn't really last long, but
Interesting
I kind of
experiment.
wanted it. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to dissolve quickly, but to look cute right away.
For a picture.
So, but I like the limes just
And then
floating in there. They're nice
Honey
too.
dissolves in it quickly, right? And then the guest can drink.
Well, look, it's like it's gone down very quickly. And I haven't had ginger beer in a long time, so I really enjoyed that.
Oh, I'm so glad. I wasn't sure. Ginger beer can be like a no.
Now that we know we all like ginger beer, we should make a dark and stormy.
Okay, I've never had a dark and stormy
Dark and
before,
stormy is
so
spiced rum, like a dark spiced rum with ginger beer and lime. It's so good.
Scurvy killer.
Yeah, total scurvy killer. And I'm not a rum fan, but I like it because the ginger beer with the rum is such a
And the lime.
it's very
probably
like
really-
rich, kind of very tasty.
yum. Well, I've never had a whiskey that's been in a mixed drink before, so this was
A whiskey.
Yeah,
You're
I
talking
don't know.
about bourbon, right? Jack Daniels?
Jack Daniels is whiskey.
This was-
Whiskey
It's
and bourbon
bourbon.
are two different things.
Bourbon.
this one that I got is called the Gentleman Jack.
Okay, I did a quick Google. Bourbon is an American-made whiskey.
Yes.
It must contain 51% corn, and whiskey is distilled from a mix of grains including barley, corn, rye, or wheat, and it's produced around the world. So bourbon is like an American thing,
Right.
but they probably taste very similar, right?
So here's what it says on the bottle. It says Gentleman Jack Double Mellowed Tennessee Whiskey. That is the official name of this.
And then there's rye, which is
That's
I
very
think
Canadian.
slightly different as well.
Very different
but
grains.
similar.
All under the whiskey branch.
Yeah.
Though. Like
With this
whiskey
drink,
tree, I guess.
Use whichever of those
Yeah.
you love the most.
This was a bottle of alcohol that we got when we moved into this house 6 years ago.
Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, Jack Daniels, but
My husband was like, have you told your friends that it's this old? Age only makes it better, darling.
Heather wants to start a cocktail club.
It's just us, just Sarah and I, because we're the drinkers.
No, but we'll invite anyone who wants to join us.
I will happily be your designated driver.
Oh, well,
Anybody can join our conversations. Just,
and our cocktail club and our dinner
that's
club.
right. Yeah, that's right. I know. I was like, we're having a club. Even if you just go for one drink, if all you have time for is to like get dressed, for me, it's always like, do I have time to comb my hair? That's like a big deal for me.
But it is. It's one of those things that makes you go into your closet and go, you know what? I kind of want to look a little nicer today. And you know what? Maybe I don't, but I'm going to.
Yeah. You can wear your
Okay.
gorgeous Lana Del Rey sweatshirt to cocktail club.
That's right.
That is so pretty. I love
Anytime.
it.
It's beautiful.
High vis so that I can't get lost now. See? If you take
We
me
won't
out
lose
drinking
you.
because you know I'm an amateur, I won't get lost in the process.
Oh, you should show that picture of that sweatshirt. So it's like total bright orange, and then it's got a like psychedelic kind
It's
of
like pop art.
Yeah.
Lana Del
Just
Rey's
beautiful,
face.
full of different colors of her face and hair.
Love it. Oh boy. We have two more. We
Well-
have two more drinks to get to, ladies.
All
We
right.
should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah.
And thank you to anyone and everyone who has tuned in to one episode or 100 episodes.
Yep, absolutely.
It is fun to see us pass this milestone. We're just cranking it out. Thanks for joining us. You can find these recipes under the Speakeasy tab on threekitchenspodcast.com. Come on, aren't you hip and young like I am?
No, you know we're
No.
not.